Alright guys, this is probably going to be our longest video yet, but this is the gear video. This is everything that's going to be with us for the next 6 months or so. Not everything here is actually going to be always with us. We're going to send some bits and pieces along on the way, but for the most part, almost everything here is going to be with us, and everything's going to be packed up in our bags. So we'll just kind of go over everything that we decided to bring, and if you're ever curious of what backpackers bring with them, this is the essentials, I guess. So over here is our, oh, and Matt's going to be our model. We got the Gregory Z65. It's a 65-liter backpack with an internal frame and hydration system. It's a really nice backpack, and we got it on sale. Next is our Marmot 20-degree synthetic sleeping bag. I really tried hard to stay away from down sleeping bags, which are supposedly the best, but the synthetic will keep us warm if it's wet, so that was a really nice sleeping bag as well. Next here is our sleeping pad. It's, I think, the Thermarest Z Lite is what that is called, and it's just a foldable sleeping pad, as well as a sitting mat or a footrest or whatever we might want to use it for. And then that is our mummy liner for the sleeping bag. Kind of a luxury item. I don't know how long that's going to last, or if we're going to have that the whole time or not, but it'll keep our sleeping bag clean. That is our, I think it's a 6x9 tarp. That is actually what we're going to be using instead of our tent, a tent, and we're just going to pitch a tarp, Matt and I. So we're going to use this paracord here to do that. It's just regular 550 paracord, and we're going to use that with some stakes and our trekking poles, and that's how we'll pitch our shelter. And below that is we got a couple of stuff sacks. Of course, we're going to stuff everything in these. These are actually waterproof stuff sacks, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, and up here we've got a rain skirt, which we're just making ourselves, and then that is our Patagonia Houdini wind shell, and that's a really nice light jacket. And then there's Matt's headlamp there. It's a 3 AAA battery headlamp. Alright, this is our cooking system here. We've got the aluminum pot, the GSI aluminum pot, and then that's the cooking stove that we attach onto the butane canister that he was just holding. And we got the spoon as well. That's pretty much everything that we're going to need to cook with, other than plastic bags and stuff. And then the plastic bottles there are also going to be for olive oil and seasonings like sriracha and things like that. And then Matt's carrying a trowel with him. I don't know if I'm going to carry a trowel, but that's going to be for our cat holes. If you don't know what that means, look it up. And these are our tent stakes, or our shelter stakes, I should say. And then these are our tarp clips. We're going to use these tarp clips to help set up our bug net. Our bug net isn't actually here. We got a head net bug net, but not an actual bug net. We've got that over here somewhere. Down here is just a bunch of twine and emergency needles in case we have to sew anything, and that's our ground tarp. That's actually polycyro ground tarp. It's really thin piece of plastic. We'll see how that works. Next here we've got our 2 platypus bags with the hydration straw. That's a 3-liter, and the other one's a 2-liter. And we're also going to carry a liter bottle with us, so that's going to give us 6-liter capacity there, which is probably the most we'll need. Alright, up here is a little bit of our winter gear. We got the neoprene gloves, real cheap neoprene Walmart gloves. That's Matt's beanie. I'll probably be wearing a regular beanie like that as well, just a Green Bay beanie. Matt's got 2 bandanas. I'll have 2 bandanas as well, just to wipe stuff down and ourselves down. This here are our gaiters to keep things out of our shoes and keep things off of our shins. They're a little bit heavy, but we got those for free. And those are our sleeping socks. Those are wool socks, and we got those for free as well. And next to that, we're actually going to be using nylon socks as our hiking socks. That's what he was just carrying. And then these are Matt's clothes. These are actual Matt's clothes that he'll be wearing for the next 4 months. Those are his shorts, gray sweats for his winter or his warm gear. He's also got the fleece. That's a polyester button-up, and then that's a polyester sleep shirt, and that's his polyester
Undies.
tights, yeah, undies, and his underwear as well.
Ooh.
And over here are his Brooks Cascadia 9s. Those are highly recommended for this trail, so we got a pair of those. I also have a pair of, La Sportiva Wildcats is what I have. So we're both going to be using these are our Lucky trekking poles, and that's also to help pitch our shelter. And then down here, those little knickknacks, I guess you would say. Yeah, bust that out. That is our Sterapin. It's our water purification system. What you do is you just take this UV bulb and you stick it in the water and stir it around. And it supposedly kills all the bacteria and viruses. Now we got duct tape, we've got a watch with an altimeter, compass, and thermometer. We've got a collapsible cup. That's kind of a luxury item, but that will probably be useful. We've got all the useful items like bug spray, hand sanitizer, sunblock, toothpaste, toothbrush, flushable wipes. We got the charger, Matt's cell phone. We got our first aid kit in that bag with our lighter and everything like that. And then down here is my Lenovo tablet that we'll be using to upload these videos while we're on the trail, as well as the solar panel charger that we'll probably strap on the back of our pack. No, that's really about it here. The only other thing we don't have is our rain ponchos. I just sprayed mine down with some nylon, so that's out in the garage. And we're also missing Matt's town clothes aren't in this particular pile, and our food bags, our actual food bags that we have to store our food in. We don't have those either. But that's really the gist of it, and this is what we're gonna have on our backs for 5 months.